I'm joined now with meteorologist Devontae Dixon. How are you doing this morning?
Doing well. It's Monday.
It is Monday for sure, and I hear that wintry weather is finally behind us.
At least for now. Of
Yeah.
course, we get those cold spells and temperatures drop, but for now, yes, we're expecting more spring-like warmth as we go throughout the week.
Exciting.
Right. As we go throughout the week, this week, temperatures are aiming for the 80s. Not today,
Wow.
though. Yeah, right.
That's crazy.
But not today, though. Temperatures are going to stay mostly in the 60s, although some areas could still make it into the 70s. But I know we dealt with showers and storms over the weekend across the Arklamis, but thankfully we're not expecting any of that today, although it will be quite cloudy, at least through the morning. And you can see right there on our Creed and Creed tower cam just how cloudy it is here in the city of Monroe. But I can assure you that we're not expecting any rain, so you do not need the rain gear. But what we are dealing with across the Arklamis, well, or should I say what we did deal with across the Arklamis were areas of patchy fog and mist. Visibility has improved quite a bit across the region, although it is still down to about 7 miles in Ruston and 8 in the Tallulah-Vicksburg area. But as expected, we are seeing those improvements across the Arklamis, so that should not be much of a concern during your commute this morning. But here's the big picture. We have high pressure situated over the area, so that is why we are staying dry over the next couple of days. And then there's that cold front that moves through over the weekend well to our east. We're still dealing with the pesky low-level clouds over the area, and those clouds are streaming in from the east, and those clouds will be with us through at least the morning, and then heading into the afternoon we could start to see those clouds decrease, allowing for some sunshine. Now, the number one question is the timing of when those clouds will decrease, because if those clouds do not clear out as expected heading into the afternoon, then temperatures will be a little bit cooler than what we expect across the area. And speaking of temperatures, right now we're sitting in mainly the lower 50s. El Dorado, the clouds started to move into the area a little bit later, which is why you were able to drop a little bit lower into the 30s. In fact, this morning, now you're sitting at 47 degrees. Temperatures are starting to warm up a little bit. But elsewhere, lower 50s, 51 in Monroe, as well as Natchez, and 50 in Tallulah. Over the next 4 hours, here's what you can expect. Temperatures are warming up into the mid 50s around the 11 o'clock hour, mostly cloudy. Starting to see some of those clouds decrease heading into the afternoon, with temperatures gradually warming up into the upper 60s to lower 70s. 68 in Monroe is the expected high, 68 as well in Tallulah, 66 in El Dorado, and 71 in Natchez. But again, if those clouds stick around through the afternoon or move out a little bit later, then temperatures will struggle to warm up into the upper 60s to lower 70s, and we could see most areas only top out in the mid 60s. But either way, it is an overall pleasant day, low humidity levels, not expecting any rain, but that will change beginning tomorrow as a breezy southerly wind will push temperatures into the lower 70s. For tonight, expect low temperatures in the upper 40s. That's also what you are waking up to early in the morning, so a partly cloudy and cool start to your Fat Tuesday. Yes, it is Mardi Gras. It's going to be a mostly cloudy Mardi Gras with temperatures reaching the lower 70s by the afternoon. But check out the rest of the week. Temperatures are aiming for the upper 70s on Wednesday, and the warm up continues. By Thursday, temperatures are topping out in the low 80s. So if you are a fan of the spring-like weather, well, you're in for a treat, because that's exactly what we are expecting for the rest of the week. And it will feel a little bit muggy as well. Dew point temperatures are climbing into the lower 60s, and so it'll feel a little bit sticky by the middle of the week. Rain chances, however, we should stay dry through at least Thursday. But we do have a cold front that will be approaching us from the west. That front moves in on Friday, bringing increasing rain chances to the area. Right now, rain chances are on the lower end of things, but just know that in the coming days, rain chances may get bumped up, especially if we see a little bit more moisture, or models are in agreement with more moisture across the area. But right now, there's not a lot of agreement with that. Some are showing dry air in place, limiting rain chances, and some are showing some moisture over the area. So that is the number one question. Will we have enough moisture to squeeze out some showers across the region? But just know rain chances are increasing Friday and heading into the weekend. Here's a full look at that 7-day forecast. And another thing I can guarantee you is that temperatures will be cooler over the weekend. So we're warming up into the lower 80s by Thursday, but then Friday and through the weekend, as that cooler air funnels in, temperatures will start to gradually cool down. Mid 70s for our highs on Friday, near 70 on Saturday. And then, yes, Sunday temperatures are topping out in the lower 60s under a mostly sunny sky.